You ready? Let's go. 2 Minute Daily Devo for Thursday, December 23rd. I'm in the Contemporary English Version today, and our verse of the day comes from the book of Matthew, chapter 2, verses 10 and 11. Here's what it says. They were thrilled and excited to see the star. When the men went to the house, they saw the child with Mary, his mother. They knelt down and worshipped him. They took out their gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, and gave them to him. This obviously is part of the Christmas story that we're celebrating this time of year. And the thing that strikes me the most about this story is that these wise men, that they trusted what they had learned from the Bible, and they had learned from history, and they learned from prophecies about the importance of the star. They followed the star, and their first instinct was to worship Jesus. Their first instinct was to bow down and worship him because they knew that he was the Savior of the world. You know, this should be our first response when it comes to Jesus. That when we come to Christ, our first response should be to worship him. But it's something that we need to not do just once a year, obviously. But this is a continual attitude that you and I need to be in. That we're constantly amazed and overwhelmed by who Jesus is, by what he's done in our lives, by his presence and the magnitude of him being the Son of God. We need to have this attitude of worship all the time, not just on the 25th of December, but all throughout the year to worship him. The second thing that strikes me is that they were giving him gifts. They laid down what they had at his feet and said, Jesus, we want you to have this. This is the same attitude that you and I should have. Not only should we worship him, but we should give him the gifts that we've been given. They come from him anyway. But to give him our gifts and say, Jesus, here we are to serve you with what we have. We want to give you what we have. We want to sacrifice what we have to you because we know that you are worthy of it. So I want to encourage you today as you head out in the world and you think about this time of year and what's going on. What is your response to Christ? Your response should be to worship him and give him the gifts that you have at his feet so that he can use you for his glory. All right, that's it, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.